Right, so straight into it. The Real Outside. For people who haven't seen your content before, who would you guys say you are and what do you do?
Well, hello everyone. Hope everybody is well. I would like to say that we're live streamers. We are IRL live streamers. I would like to call myself a journalist nowadays. Like at first, people used to call me the interview guy. When they saw me on the live, mostly a live streamer, an interviewer, but now I'm trying to branch out to be more of a journalist, ask proper questions instead of the nighttime show we used to like talk about dating relationships, but I'm trying to branch out and do more thoughtful questions, especially in the day.
Yeah.
But it will eventually funnel into the nighttime and do more better topics in the night. But until then, we're just taking things slow, going easy with it and see what it's going very well at the moment.
Yeah.
It's good.
So what kind of gave you guys the idea to start this out and into like interviewing people on the streets?
Well, it's funny you asked that because many years ago I never thought I would be where I am right now.
Yeah.
In the sense of, don't get me wrong, I like to have conversations with people. Like one of the traits that I've known over the years, I've known that I can speak as long as I can get my words out. Sometimes I got too much things to say, sometimes I do trip up. But when it comes down to like having a full conversation, I'm pretty good with it, and that's why I probably got loads of friends, especially girl friends, because I can have a full talk with them. But to answer your question, it kind of, in a way, came out of desperation, going through like a lot of jobs, the cost of living going like up and all that stuff, being in the same boat over the years, and I wanted to always try and find something better off than working a 9 to 5. Which is 9 to 5 is great, don't get me wrong, but I want more.
Yeah.
There's more to life than just working a 9 to 5. So I've always tried to push myself, like being a live streamer on game live streamer, because I do that as well. Stuff online, like making videos, funny videos, like try and branch out, do different things.
Yeah.
This kind of came again in a desperation of finding like a niche to something that I can enjoy, but it came it just came out in a weird time, in a good time, but it came at a weird time of like trying to find like, what am I good at? What is something that has not done before, but with a twist.
Yeah.
With the interviewing, the street interviewing, a lot of people don't do it live. We do it live. So you can see everything like raw, cut, all sorts of just banter, jokes. A lot of things we still need to like figure out because TikTok is very strict on there. But there's so much stuff on there that we're trying to figure out, which we only been doing it for 4 months, but 4 months on TikTok. Wow. How long are we doing it on TikTok for? 3 months,
middle of
nearly
November,
5.
wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. But we were first on Twitch. And before we were on fully live, we talked about like how the algorithm is different on Twitch. The discovery is terrible on Twitch. We fully was on there, and it was okay for a month or so. But since we hit to full TikTok, only doing it live and doing consistent posts, one a day, it's just blown up. And we're still in our infancy. We're not where we want to be yet, but we're just building it, see how things go. We're getting a lot of love online, especially in person, which is pretty crazy to me, because I do music as well, and the love that I get more from doing the interviewing compared to the music is just greatly comparable. It's just greatly comparable, which, don't get me wrong, I get love for the music, especially in a music area, like go to clubs, but here, from a younger to an older, from a cat and dog, hamster, they're all saying hello. Like it's crazy, but I'm grateful. Like people are liking it, and stay tuned because things will get better and better but not only conversations, better topics. Better topics will come.
Even then, as someone who sat and watched the lives myself, I always talk about on here quite often about how I like to listen. So I'll be, I don't know, I'm a lover of a podcast. I've really struggled sitting and watching films. My attention span is awful, and I do think that is just something that comes with the young people of today. But I've noticed, specifically with yours, seeing the live streams, it is really sick because it can be a background thing that is just kind of put on, and you're tuned in, listening, and you can watch every now and then, and like there's always little like clicks I notice or hearing like one funny response. Or, as you say, like it's because it is so raw and real. When you're not actually speaking to people, what's going on between you guys is funny. So like the attention span is there because there's so much going on, but so little, but so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a really relaxed, fun.
Yeah, people don't realise like everything what you see is real. It's not scripted or anything. Hence why it's called The Real Outside. It's real and it's outside and it works. It fits so well. Yeah, it's just crazy because at first, before I was doing The Real Outside, I used to do vlogs on Snapchat. And that was kind of a real take as well. Like doing like funny vlogs on Snapchat, entertaining vlogs, a little bit of a skits, but it didn't pop off because nobody didn't really get what it was about. This was during the time of Snapchat 2016. This was like 2016, 17 days. Nobody didn't get what I was doing or just in the sense of how Snapchat is now. Snapchat was very different back then, as well as YouTube, to be fair. But now people, well, especially in London or Birmingham, the bigger cities, people are starting to get used to it. Only, I would argue, we're kind of catching on now, in a way. We're kind of catching on how things are now. Because nobody don't get over here, nobody don't get what IRL is in real life. But now people are getting it just because they see our stream. It's like, oh, wait, okay, that's how it is, and people are getting it. So,
do you think it's received better almost because there's, I guess, if you were in one of the bigger cities, you're more likely to see more of content creation as a whole. So do you think it's received better or people are more apprehensive finding
in a mixture. It's a mixture, yeah. Because now people are on their phones a lot more. People are getting it and seeing like the ridiculousness, you would say. Now, I think people are getting it a lot more now. Especially now, I don't want to toot my horn or whatever, but we're the only ones that's doing it like this in Gloucester. So now people are seeing it and they can see, oh wait, there's actually like some sort of niche or whatever, and people will probably jump on it because it's not saturated here. There are streamers here, big love to them. There are streamers, but when it comes down to like street interviewing with an IRL twist, nobody ain't doing that. So we're paving the wave for that niche, I would say.
I so what you're doing is sick. So
yeah, appreciate you.
So what kind of questions or topics do you usually ask people?
Well, in the night time where the foundation was, we still do, it's like dating relationship type questions. More time, it was more of like the set questions I used to ask because we were only starting, and the posts, what they're seeing on TikTok or many other places, is you kind of see in the foundation still because I got a lot of posts to go through, you know what I mean? There's a lot. But yeah, dating relationships, what is your biggest ick is the big one. And it's the biggest one, but it works. And if I haven't spoke to you in time, or haven't, not even spoke to you in time, if I haven't spoke to you at all, like first conversation, it's the biggest one to ask because everybody's got a biggest ick. But depending what age they are, will evaluate what I should really ask because I'm not going to ask a 12-year-old what is their biggest ick. I ask them what's their favourite sweets. Like, you know, there's so many questions. So people do out me thinking, because I chat to a lot of people, and some of them, well, I got to say at first, it weren't even towards kids, but since people, it's the reason why it's blown up because of the kids now, but it weren't catered to the kids. But since it became catered to the kids, I had to change my questions a little bit depending on who I'm speaking to. But yeah, biggest ick. What is the wildest thing have you seen on the night out, or if it is a kid, at discos, have a little laugh, at discos or school or whatever, so you know, just stuff like that really, like, just a wild night out, but more thoughtful questions are in the day. So it could be like takeaways, what is your favourite takeaway? What is your favourite meal deal? Like even stuff like racism, like actual proper thoughtful questions. I like the day show in a way, I kind of like it more, and it's a lot more interactive. So I'm going to try and sprinkle that into the nighttime show, but have it still in the topic of dating relationships, but make it more impactful than what it is now. But we're still learning. Like,
I think
you know what I mean?
it's really interesting hearing it like that because when you hear kind of a mix, as you say, the daytime questions versus the night are very different. It is almost quite refreshing to be able to go through, you see something, like if going through your account and the kind of clips, you can see something like what is your favourite meal deal or what do you see at discos and stuff like that. Like it's funny, like light-hearted content, but then actually when you are going into some of the deeper stuff, you're almost tuned in more because it's a change and you want to hear what people have to say, and then as you say, you're speaking to strangers, and I think naturally you you're more intrigued because you know nothing about that person, but for some reason they're stood here.
Yeah, coming up to me. I got the knack for it. But don't get me wrong. Like, more time, they'll come up to me, or I go up to them, everything's fine. But there has been times like they give me a weird look, like, what is this? What you on live? Like, I was even thinking to myself, should I tell them? Like, me and Ash, big up to the cameraman, by the way. Big up to the cameraman. Without him, it wouldn't be possible. I can't lie, innit?
Someone's got to hold the camera. Someone's got to do the job.
But big up to him. But me and him are like, he's my partner in this, The Real Outside. Like, it's my baby, but he's got more into it just because I need someone with me to like talk about stuff, and he's there for me, innit? But when it comes down to it, me and him had a little like talk of, should I tell them that we're live? Saying one thing is recorded, but should I tell them that we're live? Certain people, they don't mind. Other people are just like, oh no, get away.
Really?
But I like to see people in their full what's the word? In their most, innit? Like they don't know, out of their shell, they just talk. Then I tell them that they're live. A lot of them are like, oh, are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my God, well, that's the beauty of it. But I always tell them as a disclaimer, if you don't mind this posted, I will not post it. 10 times, 9 times, 10 times, the ratio is high. They don't mind it being posted because it was a conversation. They know I'm not taking the P word. They know I'm not. It's nothing like that. It's all good. So I'm quite happy and grateful. A lot of them so far, they don't mind being on the Real Outside. So big up to everyone.
Yeah, man. And I think people don't talk as much
don't.
These days. So I think even if they don't want what they've had film posted, at least they've walked away hopefully with a valuable conversation, or just a conversation they might not have
absolutely
had any of that day. So fair play to you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate you. There's a lot of people do message me retroactively asking not to be on the post. Like, as soon as I post something, they tell me to delete it for whatever reason, and I happily do that as well. So it's not like, I'm just holding for views or anything. I'm trying to it's my if you don't want it on the Real Outside for any reason, I just tell them straight. Just let me know instantly, because I'm trying to make it as a business. You're very serious. Obviously, it is banter and everything, but when it comes down to the nitty gritty, I want to make this something. So I want to try and make it better. But
moving over to cameraman.
Hello.
What do you like about being behind the camera?
Ooh, what do I like?
Don't turn around and say you don't, please.
No, I do. I actually love it. I think it's brilliant because you see the interactions of different people. Troy interviews, the different responses and the interactions. I think it's comical. It's brilliant. Because different people's got a different story to tell, and when being sat in the background watching this, like, I could just say I'd have a giggle to myself, without actually having to be on camera, and I could just have a laugh to myself and think, oh, this is funny.
So what kind of background stuff comes from content creation that people wouldn't expect? Because I don't think it is as simple as walking around.
That's a good question.
With a camera.
Yeah, they only see
So that's more one for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they only see the final result, but there's so much to it that people don't realise. Like, it depends though. For the Real Outside anyway, because they see the questions. They see the equipment, what we have. The equipment's expensive for one. So trying to find the right lighting, trying to find the right 2 set cameras, because you usually have 2 cameras, obviously 2 mobile phones, SIM cards, there's multiple stuff to it. But overall, what people don't see is I'm low-key nervous every time when I do these type of things. Yeah, slightly. The only reason is the people is random. I'm not going to speak to the same people every day. But that being said, after when I get into it, boom, we're in. You should have seen me the first time when I tried to do this. And that's the one thing about me. I always try and take risks on myself. Even though I got some sort of anxiety, I always try and push through it. So if anybody has got anxiety, that is the best way. You gotta get yourself out of it. Otherwise, it's just going to control you all the time. It's always going to conquer you.
Greater the risk, greater the reward.
There you go. So, because I always think there's better than, again, working a 9 to 5. So I want to try and push myself with a lot of things. Even today, coming on radio, I can talk, but come on the radio, I'm low-key nervous, but I can do it.
Have you guys done radio stuff before?
No.
Internet radio,
Yeah.
but not like a proper radio station. So big up GFM.
Yeah.
How are you finding this?
It's cool. I'm alright. I'm not nervous now. I can talk, innit? I can say whatever. It's just the unknown nerves, isn't it? That's the main thing. It's natural. So I don't get nervous every time I do things because I'm a drum and bass MC as well. So that kind of does help with crowds and many other things. And again, I can fully talk anyway with the right people and stuff. But yeah, it's calm. Like being in an actual radio station, funny enough, for the Real Outside, it's cool. I rate it highly.
I love it. It's sick.
Yeah, man.
What is the most, like, if I said, what's the most memorable conversation you've had with someone?
Oh, I don't think I can say that on live.
Really?
I don't think I can say it.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, on TikTok and in the radio. I don't think I can say it, you know. The best ones have been, no doubt, nighttime.
Really?
No 100%. Doubt, 100% nighttime.
Oh my.
It's not even the questions either. It's like, it's just everything around is what happens. So I can't really say, but Cheltenham is the worst. Cheltenham is the worst so far. Like we've done so many live streams in Gloucester comparable to like 2 in Cheltenham. Yeah, the worst.
It's just long drama.
Yeah, it's just drama.
Drama?
It's just drama, yeah.
I'd expect people to be more excited to get involved in it.
Well, it's like, don't get me wrong, they have some, they're cool with it, but a lot of them, they just, you know, it is how it is.
Crazy.
We do have drama here though, but compared to over there, yeah, it's ridiculous.
They just want a different vibe over there.
I can't really say it.
That's so insane to me.
Well, I'll tell you
that
one
drink.
thing. Oh yeah, I'll tell you 2. That's go on. Yeah. Do you want to say it? Actually, you want to say one of them, or want to say the other?
It didn't happen to me, mate.
Oh, right.
I was on the camera.
All right, well, it's on YouTube.
This is crazy right now.
Well, it's on YouTube. Check out The Real Outside on YouTube. Yeah, The Real Outside on YouTube. We're on the big 4 platforms. Big 4 platforms, all right? Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. But yeah, so on YouTube, we got a clip. Like on YouTube, basically, I had a bottle for me. The reason why I had a bottle thrown at me because I told, I don't know how old she was, but she's blurred out, but I told her off for basically she was like putting a middle finger on the camera and stuff while I was interviewing. And I was like, please stop doing that. I was a bit loud, but I gotta understand it was interfering with the camera, you know. She was going on with herself, she was being a fool, like 5 seconds after I got a bottle thrown at me. But I didn't really say anything. It was the person I was interviewing said something.
Oh wow.
Like, if you keep doing that, I'm gonna, so forth and so forth. And I'm just saying, your mum and dad must be proud. That's what I said. Your mum and dad must be proud. Like I'm just here, you know what I mean? But another time, same again in Cheltenham. No, it's not even another time. It was the same day. It was the same day it happened. The same night. Sorry, the same night it happened. 2 young girls were coming over. Basically, well, at first she was trying to grab the camera, which she mashed. Yeah, you remember. She grabbed the camera. She nearly mashed up the tripod, which is luckily it's fine. But she was saying about she wanted to be on camera, innit? 2 of these wanted to be on camera, and we weren't having it just because we're saying stop doing that. She said that she was trying to be respectful. She weren't trying to be respectful. She was just being ridiculous, and we weren't having it. Then one of her mates came over saying, I'm so and so. I want to be famous on TikTok, and I'm like, what? Like, it was weird. I'm saying lightly because we're on radio, but like there are worse ones, but I can't say too much. I can't say too much anyway, respectfully.
When things like this kind of happen, how do you navigate? Do you know what I mean? Because you've got to protect yourselves and your.
Yeah, I mean, because I try and be professional every time we're live, especially now. I just walk away. Yeah. The best moment is to walk away. I'm good with my words, and I'll try and come out of the situation, depending the situation. Like, there's even another time. Well, I don't even know her name, so it don't really matter. But there's another time that she wasn't humble. She wasn't humble with herself. Here's an example. There we go. Here's an example. So basically, again, Cheltenham. There are such people in Cheltenham, I would say. There are such people. It's like she asked us how many followers that we have on TikTok. All right, you remember, innit, bro?
Yep.
Yeah, asked us how many followers on TikTok, and it shouldn't be a big deal. really, because I don't really care about the followers too much. Even though 10k is a validation to get you somewhere, I don't care about the followers too tough. So I had a little joke. She asked me, how many followers do you have? One follower. The face what she gave me, like she was in disgust or something. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, proper look down her nose.
Yeah, proper down her nose, like Real Outside, check it out. But but no, it's the people up there are stush. There's not no. I would argue the people that we interview is not stush here, but in Cheltenham, especially Uptown, yeah, they're stush. Then I told her at the time we had 3k followers or so, and she still was a problem. And one of her mates was like, "Oh, I'm famous on TikTok. You made me." After that, I knew where this was going. I knew where this was going. Then I wasn't really into it at first. She ended up trying to take the microphone off me, because she asked me, "What is my biggest ick?" Our mate tried to take it off me. I grabbed it back and was like, "My biggest ick is a woman trying to take my trying to take my mic." Sorry. And he was like, "It's my show," and it was like, "No, it's my show. Have some respect." And I just walked off after that. Yeah. Just stuff like that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And there has been times I have pushed a few people on cam, but yeah.
I think fair play to you guys though, because even that is like not a nice interaction.
No, but
But the way I think you played it off, to walk away, be the bigger people, I just think it's needed. But also to turn that into a bit of banter, like, "Oh, my biggest ick," like that's so funny.
Yeah, it just happens. Funny. It's just organic. It happens. It's real. You know what I mean? But just stuff like that. Like even when it comes to serious, like I blur people's faces as well if I have to. Like everything is all serious. Even though it happens, if it's content, it may get posted. It may not. Depending on the severity of the video, like I may post it, may not. Yeah. You know, but yeah, it's all protected. We're all trying to be serious with it. And I'm glad people rate it. That's the main thing. I'm glad people enjoy it. So again, big love to everyone. One love.
Now going back to the nerves, my stomach just absolutely flipped because I realised what my next question was going to be.
Oh God.
So I do get nervous. Apparently, I was going to ask you to give me those questions you'd asked for.
Okay. Oh no.
This is scary.
You don't mind, do you?
Pardon? Yeah, no, you're alright.
Well, I got 3 questions for the viewers, the listeners, if people want to get into it. Yeah, how do you want me to do this? You want me to like say the 3 questions straight away, or do one at a time?
We'll do one.
One at a time? All right, and of course I got a bonus question as well. Yeah, we'll do that. So, these are all thought for, simple questions for the people that we're live on TikTok as well, and obviously we're on the radio as well. So, are people more real online or in real life?
Oh.
Yeah.
More real online.
Yeah.
I think I'll go from personal first of all. I know. In real life, I think you will just naturally catch the more authentic version of me. But I do think the camera can offer some sort of like freedom in a way, because I've noticed since I've started posting just the most insane content of me, it gets worse and worse every single time. Like as soon as you find the comfortability in the camera, you're on your own.
It comes out, your extension of yourself comes out. So it took me a while to become how I am as well, so I get it. Like people don't realise, I'm a goofy person in real life, but I'm more alive when I come in camera, so I get you. But that's to you though. Do you think in general? Do you think in general, because real online or in real life?
I'll say online, you know.
Yeah?
I'll say online, and I think that specifically because of the way people engage online, because they're behind the screen, I do think people they have more confidence.
Oh, 100%. Especially when it's anonymous. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I will say, you see, they've thought it, they've acted on it, and that's something you cannot see.
Facts.
In person, so.
Facts.
Say online.
Like I would argue the same as well. Like there's a lot of fakeness online, and it's just how it is at the end of the day. You fake it until you make it, so they say. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's true though. It's true. One of the comments on TikTok, what is your favourite meal deal? So it's out in the comments. What is your favourite meal deal?
So the old, I've got to go old and new.
Yeah.
Okay, so I used to be a picky. The old, oh no.
It's alright.
The old favourite meal deal was plain ham sandwich,
What?
ready salted crisp and a bottle of water, right? I've upped the game now. I've upped the game. It's an all-day breakfast sandwich.
Okay.
I'll go chili sensations.
Okay.
If not, some sort of chocolate, maybe like.
Okay, you got more major points now, but
Yeah. But I've got to stick to a bottle of water.
fair.
My body's made up of it. I got.
Yeah, of course. But hold up, ready salted and just sandwich.
Yeah, let's not talk
Nah. There's a reason how you became how you were. I'm joking.
But what we've
fair.
got to do, right, is stop bashing the boiled egg. We got to stop doing that. Right?
Protein still, yeah.
Yeah,
It's protein, man.
Like, it's edible, it's nice.
Yeah.
Like, you wake up and have a boiled egg.
Big at the boiled egg guy.
Yeah.
We're questioning the breakfast sandwich, so why are we mad about a boiled
I
egg
hear
for
it.
a snack? Do you know what I
I
mean?
hear it.
I'll never get angry about that.
I might have to add that to a question. The boiled eggs or something. Like, why are people dissing the boiled eggs? Nah, that's wicked. All right, so next question. TikTok, if you got any more questions, good ones, let me know. What's your biggest life lesson so far?
I've been waiting to be asked this question, right?
Oh, here we go then.
No, this is so good.
Yeah.
My mum said to me as a child, if the action is worth the consequence, go for it. And I've by that. She said it's just a little thing just in school and stuff, because obviously you get like detentions and whatever. But if the action is worth the consequence, go for it. And I think goes back to what you were saying about risk taking. I do think if it might be a little bit of trouble, but the thing you're doing is worth it, or you're gonna. And if we think about relationships, you're gonna free yourself from someone or something that just isn't right. If the consequence is your freedom, do you know what I mean? If in any aspect of life, I think if the action is worth the consequence, to go for it.
Wise words. How old are you?
20.
Yeah, wise words. There we go, man.
Thanks.
Smart.
Yeah, man.
Big up all the mums, innit? Big up all the mums, innit? Big up the dads as well. All tight. Big love.
What's yours?
Life lesson. Similar. It's very similar. Like, take risks. Like, always take risks on yourself. Like, don't be in the same boat. Like, if it doesn't work, keep trying. Never give up. It's like, I've always had that mantra from a youth, you know. My mum is kind of the reason for that, you know. She's taught me a lot, especially when it came to being in a single mum household. Like, don't get me wrong, my dad was there, but yeah, that's another story. But yeah, being in a single mum household, learning how things are, and she taught me a lot. But the one thing that she didn't teach me is how to be a man. That's definitely not. So I had to learn from friends or experiences, like a lot of things, even business stuff in itself, like learning from my mum's boyfriends at the time, or just like in general, just picking up stuff online or asking business owners, how did they do this, how did they do that. Again, conversations, maybe I came from my mum. I don't even know where that came from, but either way I go with it now. But yeah, it's just more just take risks, and what you're good at, try and stick with it and build from it. And build from it, improve, always better yourself, build yourself. And everybody goes through depression, everybody has a life that, let's just say, do you want to be in the same boat when you're like 40? When you want to be in the same boat when you're 50? I definitely want to be somewhere better when I'm like at least 40. So I'm trying to do it now, because I did DOS over the years, and now I've got a straight head on certain things, and I got to make something out of myself. I'm gonna do it. So yeah, to answer your question, just take risk. Just take the risk, man. That's my life lesson. Do first impressions really matter? Do we judge a book by its cover?
I think we do.
We naturally do, right?
Yeah, I think we naturally do.
We shouldn't, but we do.
I don't think we should. Do they matter? Yeah and no.
Yeah.
I feel as if it's important for you to always try and be authentic, and what comes off of that and how people have perceived you. I think then actually doesn't matter in a way, because as long as you know you've done and been who you truly are, then the reaction you get from that doesn't matter. So I say as long as everyone's authentic, how people judge you and how you are judged and how you judge other people actually shouldn't matter, as long as everyone has been love. But we do judge. And I had a friend on this show actually, and I was saying something I did that I didn't like, and she was like, how many times have you done it? I said, well, that one time. And she was like, you've got to try everything you don't like twice. And I was like, why? And she said, you might not like it the first time because you're nervous, you're apprehensive, whatever, or you might have just done it on the wrong day, or they didn't go how they wanted it to go, whatever. So it's everything you don't like, try it twice to confirm. And so I do think that if there's someone or something I didn't gel with or whatever, from then on I found actually everything has been so much more positive since I've tried something twice if I've not liked it. And it goes for things as simple as food, you know. You look at a food and just because you don't like the look of it, you've naturally told yourself, oh, I'm not going to like this. You bite it, you're fine. Do you know what I mean? So take another bite because you're going to like it this time. I do think as long as you're trying everything twice, you're cool. Doesn't matter how you judge it.
That's why I like to have these conversations, because I learn from that as well. From what you're saying, it was like, yeah, all right. So I'm sure other people will learn from that if you're listening. So yeah, that's a good one. Very, very good one. But yeah, we do judge a lot. But from what you're saying, do you think, so if you meet someone first impressions and you didn't click, would you even give them another time of day?
Depends how bad. I think
it depends, it depends, right? Yeah.
But would I? I don't know, because it depends how long the first impression is as well. Is it the click, the get-go, the very, very first interaction? Or could it be, say, you spend an hour, is it that first half an hour that counts, you know?
Yeah.
And so I think if even right now, we're here and you haven't said hi, that's just rude.
Yeah.
But conversation could actually go really well. So maybe I'll have you back. Maybe I won't. You know. I think I think you just got to weigh it out a little bit.
No, I hear you. A lot of people don't think like that, but I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Certain people do not agree. It's either one way or the other, and don't give a chance in anything. So.
But I think also we forget we don't know what's going on with other people. We don't know why people are acting the way they're acting and what they're doing. Even with you, where if you've got things you don't like about people, why don't you like that, you know?
Yeah.
So is that something you need to fix personally, or is it actually very valid? It's
a tricky one, isn't it? It's a mind game. It's a mind game, man. But I should eventually I probably will go to school for psychology or something, because the mind is is one of them.
About people that look at psychology, you know,
the consciousness and subconsciousness, it does interest me. A lot of things to it, so I might even just learn more about it and bring them questions in to mess up people's heads.
Sigmund Freud over there.
You know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes.
So we have got 2 minutes left. Can I answer said bonus question in 2 minutes?
You might you'll like this one. All right, so obviously you're a radio presenter. You told me, you sprinkled a little bit about like how long you've been doing this or whatever. Can you tell people that want this or listen to this live, because youngers and olders, can you tell them if they want to be a radio presenter, how can they get into it, and what qualifications do they need, or experience do they need to get into that type of?
Say this directly to the camera. Qualifications, don't worry about it. I think everyone I know that is involved in creativity, yes, the qualification is going to back you, it's going to help you out, you're going to learn whatever. Don't worry about it though. Please don't worry about it. Talk to people. And people say it's not what you know, it's who you know, and I agree with that. You speak to people, you get to know people on your level, people know people. Eventually, what was it someone had said to me, you're always two mutuals away from a friend or something. Like you speak to someone, they know someone, they can hook you up with whatever. So I'd say just get yourself out there, and that is a simple asking a question. Just as you say, take risks. Anything you want to do, just get on with it. Just do it. You ain't gonna wait. So
you got to sell yourself.
And then actually, get in contact with GFM. We're a local community radio station. Feel free to drop a message, whatever. radio, we love to have people, stuff like that. So if you are looking into getting into radio, message your community radio shows, message people you know are involved, content creators, everyone, people that are outside, the real outside. It helps them actually for you to get in contact as much as it does for them to find you, you know. So just get your name out there. People, if you're good, the people are happier. That's my
Big love, perfect.
Yeah,
So I wanted that.
Thank you very much for that.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah,
Big opportunity. I was not going to miss this.
Yeah, man.
100%.
I hope to have you back. Would you come back?
Oh, 100%.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And I hope to see you guys outside.
Alright, haha.
So, thank you very much. That was me, Lani, on Gloucester FM 96.6 with The Real Outside. Let's have it. Thank you.
Did I do good?
Sick. That was so sick.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Alright, should we lock